of starting a YouTube channel but feeling like you're already behind the eight ball? Think again, because just like Daniel LaRusso had no clue how to throw a punch when he first met Mr. Miyagi, you don't have to know everything to begin being a creator, even if you're over 40 years old or even older. In fact, today I'm sharing beginner-friendly YouTube growth tips with lessons straight from the Karate Kid to help you show up with confidence, grow with intention, and earn your black belt in content creation. Coming up, I'll show you the 3 most effective things you can do as a beginner YouTuber, how simple repetition leads to major results, and how to overcome the fear that you're too late or too old to start right now. Because you don't need high kicks or high-end gear. You just need focus, patience, and the Miyagi mindset to be both a wise and effective creator. When Daniel first started training, he was confused. Wax on, wax off, paint the fence, sand the floor. It didn't feel like karate. It felt like chores. But all that muscle memory, that's what saved him in the tournament. YouTube is the same. Early on, it feels slow. Your first 10 to 15 videos won't be perfect. Lord in heaven knows. On another channel, my first channel back in 2013, mine were not. But those first 10 to 15 videos are not supposed to be perfect. What are they supposed to be then? They're your wax-on moments. Every upload builds muscle. Every title you write teaches you something. Every time you edit, you're sanding the floor of your skill set. You grow by doing, not by waiting to feel ready. So let's start here. You don't need to go viral. You don't need 10,000 subscribers overnight. You don't need to do YouTube like everyone else is doing it. You need a rhythm that works for your life now. Because if you're over 40 and juggling a full plate, work, family, maybe even caregiving or career transitions, then the key to growth isn't in doing more. It's in doing the right things consistently. And the easiest way to start growing is to give your audience something they can count on. But let's keep this real. Action step 1, pick your posting day. Here's your first momentum builder. Pick one day of the week. Make that your post day. Not every day, not 3 times a week, just one day where you post something, even if it's short, even if it's simple. This does 2 important things for your channel and your confidence. 1, it creates a rhythm your audience can trust. Even if you only have 10 subscribers right now, consistency builds relationships. 2, it builds identity through repetition. You're not thinking about being a creator anymore. You're actually being one on your terms at your pace. And hey, if you're not ready to publish yet, no problem. Just make that same day your draft day. Record or brainstorm one idea, film a test version, or even just open the YouTube app and study how others title and thumbnail their videos. Take notes, learn something new. Give your creativity a home on your calendar and watch what happens. You don't grow on YouTube by luck. You grow by showing up with a system you can actually stick to. So start there. Pick your post day, mark it, own it, keep it sacred. That's the first step from maybe I could to this is part of who I am now. Let's keep going. This is about to get really good. Here's 3 beginner-friendly tips that work especially well for creators over 40. Tip 1, keep your setup simple but consistent. Use your phone, film near a window, pick one filming spot. Tip 2, structure your videos. Start with a hook, give 2 to 3 key ideas, then close with a strong takeaway or question. Keep it tight like a kata. Tip 3, engage like a guide, not a guru. You don't have to know everything. You just have to be 1 to 2 steps ahead of your viewer. Think of yourself like Mr. Miyagi in progress. Your audience wants connection, not perfection. They want to grow with you. Here's the real truth about YouTube growth. It's not about going viral. It's about becoming visible to the algorithms on the platform, sure, but most importantly, to yourself. Because growth doesn't come from trying to out-content everyone else. Growth comes from getting better at one thing over and over again. You don't need 100 new ideas. You need one repeatable idea that you can show up for, even with a full life, a busy job, and a dozen tabs open in your brain. Here's what I want you to do this week. Pick one video formula you can repeat every week. Some examples. One thought, 1 minute. Share a quick mindset shift or life lesson. Great for shorts or simple talking head videos. 3 tips I'd tell my younger self. Use the same title format, change the subject each time. Examples are parenting, finances, confidence, career moves, etc. This helped me grow. Here's why. Review a habit, mindset, book, app, or life choice. You become a trusted guide without having to reinvent yourself every week. Choose one that matches your energy, keep the structure, rotate the topics. This is how grown-up creators grow. With clarity, with consistency, with compounding trust. You don't have to be everywhere. You just need to be recognizable, one helpful video at a time. Here's the part no one tells beginner creators, especially those of us over 40. The skills you've already developed in real life, patience, storytelling, listening, empathy, those are exactly what make you powerful on YouTube. You don't need to learn YouTube. You just need to translate who you already are into a video format. Let helpful YouTube videos teach you things like pacing, editing, thumbnail best practices, like my channel. But otherwise, let your experience guide the message. The moment you pick your formula, you remove the decision fatigue. You give your audience something to count on. And you finally say to yourself, this isn't just a one-time experiment. This is what I do now. That's your momentum. That's your YouTube identity. That's how beginners become consistent creators. Let's keep going. Okay, if you've made it this far, then you're not just curious anymore. You're ready to start being consistent. So here's an aha moment that I wish someone had handed me at the beginning of my journey as a creator on YouTube. You're not building a YouTube channel. You're building a library for someone you haven't met yet who's going to need exactly what you're making. And every single upload, no matter how small, adds a new book to that library. Now imagine this. Action step 2, the YouTube shelf snapshot. This week, I want you to imagine your YouTube channel 1 year from today. Open your notes app or a journal. Answer this question. If someone binge watched 5 videos from me in a row, what would I want them to walk away knowing, feeling, or believing? Write out 5 video titles, just rough ideas, no pressure, no polish. Something like, you're not too old to do this, how to restart without shame, why your story matters even if you think it doesn't, 3 lessons I learned the hard way and wouldn't trade. You're not invisible, you're just warming up. These don't have to be your next uploads. They just need to be a picture of your future body of work, because this is what growth really is. Not going viral, but building a shelf that someone's going to find one day and say, I needed this. So yes, post 1 video at least. Pick 1 day to do it, at least, and find your formula. But remember, this is more than content. This is your catalog, your shelf, your legacy in motion. And every upload from here on out, that's 1 more brick in the foundation of something that lasts. Let's go build it. Remember how Daniel wasn't trying to be the best fighter in the world? He just wanted to show up, grow, and believe in himself again. That's you right now. You don't have to go viral. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to start small and keep showing up. Let's zoom out for a second. You don't have to post like an influencer. You don't have to learn every editing trick. You don't have to be on camera every single day. But what you do need to grow on YouTube is to believe that your voice has a place here, and then build a rhythm that proves it, one simple video at a time. The truth is, you're already way ahead of where you think you are, because while most people are still watching videos like this and thinking about starting, you're here starting to believe it's possible, and that's everything. Bonus action step, your first 3 upload plan. I want you to create a super simple, zero overwhelm starter map. Answer these 3 prompts right now. Video number 1, what's one thing I wish someone had told me sooner? Film it like you're helping your past self. Video number 2, what's one problem I know how to solve quickly? Keep it short and practical. This builds trust. Video number 3, what's one thing I'm passionate about that people my age care about too? This is where your connection kicks in. You don't need a content calendar, you need a place to begin. And now you've got 3. 3 prompts, 3 videos, 3 doors to your future audience. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't overthink thumbnails or titles yet. Just start. Start with your wisdom. Start with your voice. Start with your real life experience, because that's what people will connect with the most. Let this be your turning point. Not the moment you consumed more information, but the moment you actually entered the game. And I'll be right here with you every step of the way. So wax on, my retro renegade, one video at a time. Like this video if it gave you that little Miyagi style push. Subscribe for more retro-fueled creator coaching, and drop a comment. What's your wax on moment as a creator right now? Because you don't need to earn a trophy. You just need to believe you belong in the arena. Victory pose achieved. But wait! We talked about easy things to do to grow your channel. However, be warned, there are things not to do that I would like you to avoid at all costs. What you see isn't always what you get on platforms like YouTube. This next video will help you to keep your channel out of the bright light of failure, away from water so that you don't drown in defeat, and will keep you away from the functional equivalent of ruining your YouTube channel in ways that'll make feeding a mogwai after midnight look like a walk in the park. I'll see you there, Retro Renegade.